Hello, I'm Lofi.
I'm Jinxie.
And we are continuing Outlander.
This episode,
a lot happened.
You mean, yeah.
Last episode, yes.
Yeah. Galus murdered her husband.
Yep.
And Dougal, maybe, murdered his wife.
But we don't think he did.
Well, we didn't think he did, but someone in the comments was like, he was over the top because he murdered her. But then I'm like, I don't know, because the show didn't really show that. But then, like, maybe
in the books,
maybe in the books he did murder her. I'm not sure.
Right?
It wasn't clear to us.
Yeah.
But
he might have. Either way, he did not
was.
mind the death.
Yes.
Galus and Claire have been arrested for witchcraft.
Yeah.
Because
Leary.
I never remember.
Because yeah.
Yeah. Because Leary is a spoiled child.
And Jamie and Dougal aren't there, so...
Yes, because they got exiled.
Nobody can help them.
So we will see what happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Play.
You're the one with the button.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, like
Are they put into a pit?
Well, because I guess it's the witch's pit, I'm assuming.
The witch's pit.
Seems very appropriate.
I kept your secrets, Claire. You should have kept mine.
Oh, she didn't do it.
You may not have killed Dougal's wife, but you definitely killed Arthur. And it wasn't witchcraft, it was old-fashioned poison.
Ooh.
And she wasn't going to tell anybody. Mm-hmm. Like, she told you to flee for a reason.
It's your own fault for murdering a dude, so... But poor Claire just got caught up in it.
Colin banished him, sent him to his wife's funeral and commanded that he stay away. And sent Jamie with him.
You guys are going to have to get out of this on your own.
If Dougal was there, yes, he would come for you. But he's not, so you're screwed. I hope that the Laird finds out, Colm finds out what's going on.
Yeah, me too. Or someone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm already getting angry. Okay, calm down.
It's the start of the episode.
Oh, this is going to be a hard one.
I know, I hope Galus doesn't die.
The Witchcraft Act of 1563 was repealed by the House of Lords in 1735. I therefore submit that this entire trial is illegal.
Ooh.
But are they going to listen?
I don't know.
Fingers crossed.
I am certain that you will not wish to dispense with our proud Scottish legal tradition. We are still in Scotland, are we not?
Yes, Ned. Oh.
But the problem is you have to, like, convince them, don't you?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, at least they have some help.
Right, a chance.
And did you ever witness Mrs. Fraser in league with Mrs. Duncan?
Many times. In the fields, gathering herbs.
Oh, yeah, because she's a nurse.
Animals have a nose for these things, you can. They sense evil.
So now we are to take the testimony of a cat.
I was quite content there.
Oh, so content that you inquired about a position at Castle Leoch, saying that you were underpaid and underadmired.
Ooh, yes.
There's nothing more than the grumblings of a malcontented maidservant.
Take a seat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what about that stupid love potion, which wasn't even a potion at all?
This is happening really fast, so I'm worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
But just before morn, we saw her.
She didn't
went to bury it.
know.
She took the child in her vile embrace and spoke strange spells over it.
She was crying.
Oh, God.
At least you could take comfort in knowing that it was the changeling child that died, and that your own child is healthy and living forever with the fairies.
Oh, yeah, you need to work on their logic, because she really believes that the child was a changeling child and not her own baby.
Perhaps we should thank this woman instead of condemning her.
He's such a good lawyer.
Yeah, I know.
Until.
I know it's so early, though. That's what makes me so worried. It's going to turn bad before it gets better.
Thunder roared as she laughed. Her eyes, red as flames.
What?
Her cloak flapped open around her, and she leapt into the sky and flew like a
This is so out of
Are you on
nowhere.
drugs?
They just jump on it, all the people watching. It's
Well,
insane.
that's what they want. That's so ridiculous.
Did Colin send you to help me?
Oh, no. In fact, he would not look favourably upon me being
Thanks for being a friend, Ned.
Because they don't want to look bad
something to do with
against the
my
church.
Ned!
No.
Ooh, did he have something to do with it? I thought he didn't.
I don't think he did, but I imagine he
He's
didn't
just
do
letting
anything
it go.
to...
Yeah.
Dougal fights for the McKinnons, the McPhersons, the Chisholms, the Camerons, all of the clans, all of Scotland. Man's a lion.
God. You actually love the bastard.
That's interesting.
I mean, at least she actually likes him.
Yeah.
You know? Plus, they're both slightly not good people, so...
I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country.
Nicely put.
You really are a witch. Now would be a perfect time to use your powers.
Aye. Same to you, my friend. We're hardly a flock, you and I. Although, according to witnesses, I have been known to take wing.
Such a ridiculous
I
story.
know. It's oh man. The other ones all made sense.
Right,
and,
like, because you could... Yeah,
But this
because
one
of
was
their
just like,
beliefs, it's just straight up like, what are you on?
Were you drunk?
Yeah.
I don't know, this tender moment is making me worried that she's gonna die. I just hope they both can get out of it.
Surprise, surprise.
I was the one, you see, who Jamie was meant to marry.
Please.
He never said that.
His Reverence, Father
Ugh.
Bean.
Oh, no. God, this is just... How is she going to get out of this?
When I first set eyes on Claire Fraser, that you had welcomed the whore of Babylon into your midst.
I can't
His
even listen to
drama.
this speech. Claire, just
Just
stay
keep your
calm.
mouth shut.
Stay calm. I hope, when does Ned get to call witnesses?
You have made a prodigious mistake.
What?
Claire Fraser did what I could not.
This is not what I expected.
Saved the boy's life.
Okay.
But did she use witchcraft for it? Or are you here to say she's a good person?
Did he really, like, have a change of heart? Or what?
I beseech you. Let me go.
So do you believe she's a healer then? Or...
I don't know what's going I don't know what's going
What
on.
is the hot fiendish ploy?
Oh.
It would take Satan himself to drive a man of God away.
Doesn't matter what gets said. Yeah, he did it on purpose. He knew exactly what he was doing. God damn it, I thought that was like a trick. I don't know what was going on. It was a trick. It tricked me.
I'm afraid the climate has turned and there is no coming back from it.
Are you going to
What do we
sneak him
do?
out?
We save one of you.
Oh no.
If you claimed that Gillis Duncan bewitched you and renounce her,
Renounce her.
She's not gonna do it.
state that she tricked you and drew
Unless
you
Gillis tells her
into
to.
her evil web,
What if I don't?
they'll burn you both.
I don't think she's gonna do it. If she wasn't pregnant, I think she'd consider it more. But she is pregnant. I just feel like Claire, as a nurse, she just wouldn't.
What are you talking about? I was arrested.
No,
You
why
know-
are you here in Scotland?
I was traveling from
No,
Oxford.
you're lying. You've been lying all
Are you
along.
going to tell her the truth?
I need to know I'm dying for something, so tell me now, and this time I want the truth.
I'm not here for any reason. I came and it was an accident.
So you don't want to change things or do anything at all, do you?
I just want to go home.
What?
Nothing. It's really all.
What? Like she doesn't have a purpose, so it just doesn't.
Well, I think if she's going to die, she wants to die for like a reason.
Yeah. Well, we know that she is political, so she.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm going to a fucking barbecue.
I'll talk about it afterwards. It's confused me for a second. I'm just writing it down.
She's not going to do it.
Mr. Gowan is mistaken. I have nothing to say.
Are you mad?
Maybe I am.
We must rely on an injunction of the Lord, and to hereby condemn them to death.
Burn the witch! Burn them all!
Oh, these people. Claire, I hope after this you never save them.
We
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
I think it is possible.
What?
No.
1968.
What? Is she from the future? Galis?
Oh no.
Because that's why I was looking confused, because she said I'm going to a fucking barbecue. Do they even use the word barbecue?
Or fucking.
You're going to damn you all! You're going to burn in hell!
You will not speak before this court. And
You're gonna burn her. What does she care?
I know, right?
I shall dance upon your ashes.
Jamie will never love you.
Yeah.
Just tell her that. Because
Yeah.
it's the truth.
Oh, God. Someone come in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
And if you tell me you consider your authority to be greater than that of the Almighty, then I must inform you that I am not of that opinion myself. The first man forward will be the first man down.
Where's Dougal? Is it just Jamie?
This woman is no witch. But I am.
Oh,
She did it herself.
Galis.
I took advantage of the ignorance of Claire Fraser, bewitching her for my purposes. She neither took part in nor had knowledge of my dealings.
Oh, Galis.
See here,
What is
I bear
that?
the mark of the devil.
I literally see
I
something.
think it's like a birthmark or something.
What the villagers saw as evidence of evil was actually the scar of a smallpox vaccination.
Oh.
1968.
Yeah. Even further forward than Claire.
And that's why she wanted to know if there was a purpose, a reason.
Yeah.
I carry his child.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
I pledge my soul to him.
Oh, I guess he didn't, because she's pregnant. He doesn't want to actually.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's too late.
Oh, poor Galis.
But it's also slightly terrifying because it means Galis never made it back either.
We
But
don't know
maybe
how
she'd
long
want
she was
to.
there for.
We also don't know
either.
if she wanted to. Maybe
Yeah,
she
because
liked
she
it
wanted.
better.
She was saying she wanted to change it. She was
Yeah.
giving money to them, and she was
Mhm.
asking her if she was going to change anything. So.
Yeah.
There's one thing I must ask you, for your own safety, as well as mine.
Are you a witch?
I don't think he's going to ask that.
Are you
Oh, yes.
a witch? I've often seen that scar on your arm and thought nothing of it.
Oh, God.
She
Are you going
has
to
a
tell him the truth?
vaccination.
I think you have to tell him the truth.
I know about Jack Randall because I was told about him. I know the day he was born and I know the day he will die.
Oh.
I know what's going to happen to the Scots. I know all of this because
Oh, God. Mm-hmm.
I'm from the future. I was born on October the 20th. In the year 1918, that's 200 years from now.
God, is he going to believe her?
No, I believe you, Sassenach.
I mean, she's just weird enough, I guess. But it's a lot to wrap your head around.
I don't understand it a bit. Not yet. But I trust you. I trust your word. Your heart.
Aww.
Jamie's so nice.
I know.
Whatever you tell me, I will believe you.
But does he actually believe? Or is it like, I believe you because I respect you?
Yeah, I mean, either way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he doesn't think she's crazy.
Yeah, and that she's told somebody.
So, when I left you in the glade and went to meet Horrocks, and you ran away. Trying to get back.
Awkward. Yeah.
And back to your husband. And I beat
He
you
has
for
every
it.
right to be.
Oh, no, I think he feels bad.
Oh, Jamie.
I'm so very, very sorry.
I mean, you didn't know.
Yeah, she couldn't tell you, so.
I believe you, Sassenach. No, it would have been a good deal easier if you'd only been a witch.
Oh, their relationship is so good.
I know.
Ugh.
Asenach, you ready to go home?
To his home?
I know, I'm like, is he taking
Like, there's so many, like,
Lollipop?
home definitions.
What's that face?
I don't know.
Oh my god, did he take her to the stones?
I think so. I guess to give her the chance to go home if she wants to.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't ask her, but, I mean...
That's what you wanted?
That's what she wanted before, Jamie, before she fell in love with you.
I don't think she's so sure anymore.
Oh my god, now she has a decision to make.
Mm-hmm. Jamie's so nice.
I know. You should take him with you, Claire.
Except I don't think he'd really fit in. I mean, he could fit in, but I don't think he'd feel comfortable.
I heard this buzzing sound and I just touched the stone.
Stopped you. Shouldn't have done so. I wasn't ready.
Aww.
I mean, they didn't get to say goodbye or anything, so...
Yeah.
There's nothing for you on this side. Nothing. Save violence and danger.
I mean, you have been through some hard shit back here, Claire. I don't know what
Well,
she's
and he
gonna
also
do.
knows that he knows it's dangerous for her in general because she's so different.
Goodbye, Sassenach.
Are you gonna go and then regret it? Like,
Huh.
I don't know what happens.
I'm going to be real with you. I would go. I don't care how much I loved a person back then. I would go. After
like,
what Claire's been through, almost rape, like
murder multiple times.
witch trial, I'd be like, no.
I would at least go back, if only just to be like, hey, Frank.
Tell me everything about
I'm not dead.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And then, like, research all you can before you head back.
Maybe bring some old coins with you. Like, have some funds. Is it gonna work, though? Is she gonna touch it and nothing happens?
Yeah.
You're gonna cliffhanger me? You're gonna cliffhanger me. Yeah.
No!
This is Jamie's camp, isn't it?
Yeah.
On your feet, soldier.
Did she not go back?
She didn't go.
Take me home to Ladderbrook.
I mean, I'd like to say that, yes, everything ends happily, but I know there's more seasons, so...
Firstly, that was a really good episode. I have to say, it was like tension, then shock.
Right,
So...
but in a good way. For once in a good way, not in a, like... it starts off with the cringe, and then...
the tension build of the witch trial, which...
Poor Galus.
Oh my god, that was so unexpected. Not at all what I expected from a witch trial.
But
it
makes
was so...
sense.
good too, and then they like brought in like these witnesses that I didn't even think of would be like witnesses, and then Ned showing up, and
good old Ned.
The witch trial is obviously infuriating because we know there's
it's
no
intended
such
to
thing,
be,
but I found it really fascinating when Ned showed up, and especially with the woman with the changeling child, because Claire was like, this is ridiculous, and we all know it's ridiculous, but the way he works the logic of like, well, then she didn't do anything because the changeling child, you know, your child is still with the fairies, so like, the way he worked his logic around her belief to make
it was about
her not guilty anymore.
Yeah, it was about like placating her.
Yeah,
versus because you have to really, you're playing to the room. You have to convince the room they're not evil.
So I that was a surprise, and I really enjoyed that. And then when he pulled out the gun when they were accused,
I know, I was like, oh, Ned, you're so sweet, Ned. Because he does. I mean, I don't think he believes in witchcraft either. Like, he might believe in something spiritual, but not like to this extent of evil beings. Yeah, you know, especially as a lawyer.
I think they also make it clear that Colum knows about it, but is choosing not to interfere. But they don't make it clear whether Colum actually helped instigate it or not.
Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't have instigated it, but I don't think he would have done anything to stop it, because technically them both being dead is easier for him.
Yeah. Oh my god, when the priest tricked me. Because when he was like, and I was like, oh, did he have a change of heart? And realized maybe Claire was like actually helping or whatever, but then it turned out to be even worse than probably what he would have been if he'd been, she's a witch or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was just like, what? I was so confused at first. It took me a while to catch on. Okay, so it was kind of embarrassing.
Smiled, there was that moment, you know.
It's like, oh.
I mean, you caught on to Galus pretty quick, though, when she admitted that.
It was just at the barbecue.
Yeah.
Because, like, what happened was, she said, I don't remember what, something fucking barbecue. And I just remember being like...
She said something like, I guess I'm gonna fucking barbecue.
Did they have barbecue back then? I don't think I've ever seen barbecue or like when I used to read historical romance novels, like ever see the word barbecue.
Well, and then you also pointed out, like, when you pointed out that, I was like, oh, she also said the word fucking, which did not exist back then. Because Claire had to explain it to Jamie.
Yeah. So I was just like, what? But then I just thought, like, maybe the writers didn't realize and just put it in, you know? Because, like, sometimes that happens. Is it a mistake? Or maybe it was something where, like, it wasn't a mistake necessarily.
She picked it up from Claire or something, maybe, you know?
Or just the show didn't care. Yeah. They were like, well, we want to make this emphasis, and exactly. So I was going to talk about it at the end. Right. But then it turned out to be the reveal. When she said 1968, I was like, why would she say 1968? Unless she's from the freaking future.
And then it's so interesting that she's farther than Claire. And it's so sad they couldn't have told each other sooner.
Oh, I know. And
because obviously Galus couldn't just tell her. She'd need her to, like,
they couldn't know. Like, and to be honest, even though they're close friends, they haven't known each other that long. And I found it actually really interesting that they have different
opinions,
or they're just very different about what they're doing in the past. When Galus was like, "Why are you here? What are you trying to accomplish?" or whatever, and she's like, "Nothing. It was just an accident." Whereas Galus felt like she was in the past for a purpose.
Yeah, to help the Jacobite army.
Yeah,
change the past.
Yeah, so that I found that really interesing as well. They're just completely different.
It makes me really want to know about, like, Galus's life before this, especially, like, with 1968. I don't know enough history to know the exact time frame. I need a history lesson. Stay it. Because 1968 is the turning point of the Vietnam War.
But was she a nurse too? We don't know. We don't get to find out. Damn, it would be so interesting.
Well, maybe we do.
Like, what, in the future after she's already dead?
Well, I don't know. We don't know if they travel into the future.
We also don't know if she's actually dead. Like, they carried her off, but we haven't seen a body yet or anything. So, don't know for sure at this point.
You're going to show me 50 bajillion almost rape scenes, but you won't show me somebody burning at a pyre. But, yeah, because I do wonder, like, maybe her opinion, because of, like, the year that... I mean, granted, Claire also just came out of a war, you know, but... So maybe she did really feel like, you know, like, let's turn the tides from, like, the big guy into...
Well, she's also actually Scottish.
Yeah.
Galus is.
That's
so
true.
she might have different feelings about Scotland than Claire does. Yeah. Also, I feel like... Oh, God, I'm so fascinated by Galus's early story because I feel like it would be even harder for her in the past than for Claire. Claire was born in 1918, where they didn't necessarily have, like...
as many rights...
Well, no, not just that, but, like, the modernization. She's on the early side of the modernization. Whereas
by the 60s, you have television.
Almost cars. 70s, you have, like, all this stuff. So, like, the advance in technology is so fast. So I do wonder, I feel like Galus would have an even harder time
I also wonder... because Galus obviously embraced the, like, ritual and everything. What if Galus already knew about it in advance? Like, what if she went there on purpose? She touched the stones on purpose. Maybe, because she did do the... Yeah. And, I mean, Claire saw that the ritual dance thing did continue, because that's how she found out about it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Galus was, like, into it and just...
I think you're right, because she asked, like, why did you come here?
Whereas if she actually came.
And she said, like, by accident. Whereas with Galus, it feels like maybe, like, on purpose. She touched the stones on purpose. So...
Yeah. And felt like she was there for a reason.
Yeah.
So, and maybe Claire is there for a reason. She just
Interesting. Oh, that was such a good twist.
I know. I really want, like, a spin-off of, like, seeing what happened with Galus. I do hope that it comes back at some point, but I don't know for sure if it will.
The reveal when Claire told Jamie the truth. Here's the thing. I didn't think she was ever going to tell anybody. I didn't think she was ever going to tell Jamie. I thought this whole show was going to be her trying to figure out without telling anybody. So I did not expect it at all.
I mean, we knew that eventually Jamie finds out because he's in the future in episode 1. He's watching her from the window.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but we don't know if it's really him or, like, a ghost of him or some other mystical thing. Well, no, because Frank had the
drawing, and it looked like him.
Yeah.
A witness.
I'm not like a ghost of him because he disappears, and we don't really see how he leaves.
Oh, right? I figured he went to the future.
I mean, he could have. But, I mean, I just didn't expect her to tell him. I mean, he could have figured it out on his own, like, later on. But I just didn't expect her to tell anybody, especially not this early. And so I was really surprised, and I really love the way Jamie handled it.
Just asked for more details.
Yeah, it wasn't, like, over-the-top crazy. It was, like, we're in a relationship, and I trust you. And also, probably he just believes her. Oh, the relationship is so good. It's, like, so sweet, and I could see how she fell in love with him, even though she had a husband in the future. And they make everything so clear
Yeah, but she also was already iffy with her husband because they'd been apart for so many years. And then they were trying to, like, rekindle, but they weren't sure that they could rekindle. Yeah. So I get it, why choosing to stay with, like, somebody you are actually in love with now versus somebody you maybe you're still in love with, but probably feel more of an obligation versus romance.
I mean, I said it in the episode, I would absolutely go to the future. I'm sorry, I would not stay. Mm-hmm. I don't even like camping, really. So, no, there's no way. I don't care how much I love a person back then. I would leave. I would try to take them with me, but I would leave. Okay, I'm a modern woman, and I cannot handle the past, especially after all the stuff Claire's been through.
Claire in 1918, like,
I mean, I don't know. Claire's been through some shit too. I mean, but she went through shit anyway, like probably in the war, so she'd seen a lot of trauma already. Yeah, so I don't know if
she might have a different opinion.
But oh man, like I don't know what I violence. Is too much for me. I would 100%.
I would definitely want to like maybe like the problem is you don't know how often you can go back and forth. But like if I knew I could go back and forth, I would definitely like go forward, get all the stuff I need,
like vacation and then, like, in the back.
Yeah.
So I kind of suspected that she would choose to stay, just because we're partway through the season. So, like, I mean, I didn't know for sure. Yeah,
because like, it might have been 99%
sure that she was going to stay with Jamie. Mm-hmm. So,
but it's still nice. Mm-hmm. Still nice for Jamie.
I don't know what they're gonna do though. I honestly don't. Well, like, I don't know where they're going.
Well, they're going to
Lollybrock.
Yeah, Lollybrock.
But we don't know if he's pardoned yet or not.
There. Well, we know he was taking it to them to recommend the pardon, which is basically
to get rid of Jack Randall first. But Ned Gowan still needs to do the trial. Because trial needs to pardon Jamie. It was like a 2-part system. Remember?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out in the next episode, I guess. Yeah, it works.
This was a good episode.
It was. What were your guys' thoughts on it? It was a nice episode.
Were you guys surprised? Did you suspect Galus? I'm really interested to find out, like, what everybody else's thoughts were when they first watched this episode.
Right.
Like, were you, like, was it surprising about stuff or...
About Claire staying, about Galus, about, Ned showing up.
And not just that, but when did you figure out that Galus was from you? Did you think barbecue was weird? Or, like,
I didn't even notice it
a surprise until, like, later on?
Till 1968. Yeah. When you said that, I was like, but I didn't notice the whole fucking barbecue thing.
Yeah.
So... yeah, that was so good. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe because it helps us out a lot. And we will see you all in the next episode.
Bye.
Is that near like a war, like Vietnam War or anything like that, or
I don't know. Look it up on. Do you have a phone?
I do have my phone, Jinxie.
Oh, shoot, sorry. We're filming on it.
Where's your phone?
It's way over there.
Go grab it. I want to know.
Okay. So, that's what happened. That's what happened.